Hi, this is Bianca Hawkes, and I will be discussing the 4 questions over ethnomathematics. Question 1. How do you define diversity in a mathematics classroom, and in what ways do you agree or disagree with the concept of ethnomathematics? I would define diversity in a mathematics classroom as balancing cultural aspects such as language, beliefs, food and dress, physical traits, with aspects of math such as arithmetic, classifying, ordering, inferencing, and many more. I would also define diversity in a mathematics classroom by being inclusive with all your students, making sure everyone has input in what you're discussing, and everyone is interactive, and that you have different activities and ideas and teaching styles, because to answer the second part of the question, do I agree or disagree with the concept of ethnomathematics? I would agree with that concept because the more knowledge and experience you bring in the classroom, even if it's not math, it could be any subject, you provide students with more experience and knowledge in learning, and they will be more engaged and more successful. Now, question 2. How would you explain the changes in mathematics achievement associated with certain diversity variables found in the National Assessment of Educational Progress report that was researched? What I got from that report was that student population has become more ethnically diverse in the last 40 years. And the data report showed that generally more improvement was made in reading than math, and around the age of 13. In both reading and math, either improvement was made or gaps were narrowed at ages 9 and 13, with very little change at the age of 17. And question 3, what problem or project would you give upper elementary students that connects algebra with culture and the real world? I would give upper elementary students a problem that requires data to be collected that pertains to them. So it could be gathering data and you would gather data as a class. So for each individual student, you would ask how many or what language they speak, the country of origin of their parents, their favorite dish their parents make, or collecting even something as simple as physical traits, such as hair color or eye color. This could be used to create formulas, graphs, XY plots or T-charts, scatter plots. It would also, I think this would be a good idea because it would help the class see the diversity that is within their class, and you could expand this into any kind of other data collection. And question 4, how important do you find connecting math with the real world? I find it extremely important to connect math with the real world, because not only will the students be successful with math, but they, like almost any subject that is taught in elementary, will be a subject that they use for the rest of their lives. So I think it's important that they become familiar with it, and they learn to somewhat be interactive and enjoy it, because they will be using it to some degree for the rest of their lives.